Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco Dish Out on Movies, the only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it is just Marco here for an extremely unwanted unwanted video. Okay, let me tell you what happened. And now everyone who's watching, please bear with me. I don't like videos where they delay what the video is about either. But I feel like it's important to explain it so that people can understand. So this is what happened. Last night I did an impromptu commentary of Napoleon Dynamite. I did it drunk and it was so fun. There are so many funny moments in it. It's such a great commentary. It's definitely one of the top 10, I would say, that I've ever done. And that's saying something because they're really hard to do. You do them, you spend hours and hours on them, and you never know if they're actually going to be worth anything. Like there's some that it's like, ugh, terrible commentary, but it was really good. And today I spent all this time screen recording, editing, and guess what? The editing app won't let me fucking download the video back onto my phone. And so now I'm gonna have to completely re-edit this shit tomorrow, and it pisses me off. I mean, all that time I could have been doing other things I spent doing, Now you guys know some of the behind the scenes. So I really apologize for not getting that out today. I was supposed to do a Peacemaker review, and so now everything is going to get pushed back because of that fucking editing app, Filmmaker Pro. So anyways, I am here today to review Goosebumps, Attack of the Mutant. This is a book that I was looking forward to a lot because the episode, I was never a big fan of it. I always thought it was like, it was okay. But I was excited to see if the book would be any good. Because for so many of these books, people have said, the book is better, the book is way better. Oh my god. There's like this clear quality difference to certain fans. But to me, I've really noticed that the episodes are actually a lot better. I appreciate the books though, because honestly, these books have gotten me to read. And by read, I mean like listening, because I don't like reading. I don't like staring at things, like staring at those small little words for too long. I prefer to listen, and I didn't like this book that much, this Attack of the Mutant. It was, well, for starters, I was into it at first, I mean, a lot of his books start off good. They start off where it's like, okay, we got like this nice opening going on here, and the book is, it seems like it's going to be good. But then it'll literally stay at that level for the rest of the book. So if the book is one way at the beginning, it'll be the same way at the very end. That's what happens with a lot of his books, is that they're repetitive and boring, and they stay the same. And really, you're just reading so you can find out if it's going to actually, if anything interesting is going to happen. So this book, I really didn't like it. It was bad. It was just really goofy, over the top. I didn't like any of the characters, including the main guy, whatever his name was, Skipper. Oh, ugh. Ugh. I think I did like the girlfriend who then turns out to be the villain. I thought that she was kind of a cool character. And this is yet another Goosebumps book where the characters should be boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're not. It's literally another one. Like, it's already bad enough we had that Phantom of the Auditorium where the two main characters were practically married. But these characters, I mean, wow. I mean, they literally, spoiler alert, she is actually the villain disguised as a girl, which is really creepy in a way because the villain is a... Okay, I guess they shouldn't have been in a relationship because, then the super villain would have been a pedophile as well. But she was literally created. She was literally... He literally disguised himself as Libby to be the perfect girl for Skipper. A girl that he'll never be with in real life because he's a comic book nerd. He's an old school comic book nerd who wouldn't take any shit from the people nowadays that ruin comics. Like those fat bitches who drink milkshakes all day. He would not be happy with them. But and she is such a great character. It's too bad because you could actually make a sequel where her character is a real person, but she's a little bit different or something. I don't know. I wanted to like this book so much. Like, this is probably either the second most or the most disappointing book I have read in the series. It's so bland. It is so bland. They go to this mutant tower or whatever it is. It's a giant tower. It looks like Pepto-Bismol. It looks like a Pepto-Bismol Little Mermaid tower, like on the VHS cover. And it's so boring. Like, he like goes up elevators and goes into rooms, and like he gets scared by like a picture or cardboard cutout. Like, it's really dumb. And then it does redeem itself a little at the end, and that's why I'm not going to give it a bad grade. At the end, there's this like pretty long fight where it's actually pretty smartly written, and you can tell that R.L. Stine, he put a lot of thought into this final fight where we finally get to see some superhero action in a superhero book, Like, but the thing is that then at the end you have that twist with Libby. I thought that was sad because I really liked her character. But then you have another twist which is really cheesy. And I do not like most of R.L. Stine's twists. They're bad, they're goofy, they're lighthearted, I kind of wished some of the twists he would take them more seriously. Like, because a lot of his books, they're goofy throughout the whole thing. Like, wouldn't it be cool to leave some kids, to leave some of the books with a little dark ending at the end? And it'd be like, oh, shit, like, I wonder how that's going to resolve, like in Cuckoo Clock of Doom, where his sister's fucking erased from history. And at the end, he's like, I might go back and save her sometime. And it's like, that's kind of a dark ending. But this ending is just, ugh. He's some sort of a superhero himself. He's like a stretchy guy, and he bleeds ink, and ugh, what a dumb ending. I thought that was stupid. I get the message, though, he really wants to empower kids by saying, the power is inside you. He did the same thing in the Blob book, the monster that ate everyone. But yeah, I think that the biggest problem with this book, though, is the cover. The cover of this book is a fucking masterpiece cover. I mean, this is probably and I'm not kidding. This is the best superhero picture I have ever seen, ever. With the mutant charging toward the camera, that is fucking epic. And once again, it's another thing where the cover is way better than the book. And I sort of wish, I mean, I bet R.L. Stine wished sometimes too. This would actually be a good question to ask him if anyone wants to ask him. You know, it would be cool if the artist Tim Jacobus, if he could do a cover, and then after he does the cover, R.L. Stine writes a story based on the cover, because I bet the stories would be 10,000 times better, because R.L. Stine, he's got good ideas, and he can take stuff to dark places if he wants to. That's the frustrating thing, is that with a lot of these books like this one, it feels like he is going so light because he's so scared that kids are going to be scared, they're going to be upset, or maybe his editor is over editing the scares out of the book. And I just wish that sometimes he would push the boundaries, because his books where he does push the boundaries are better. They're literally better. Like Monster Blood, I can't wait to talk about that one. Fuck yeah. In that one, he really pushes the boundaries. And that one is my favorite one so far, and the Camp Jelly Jam. So anyways, sorry, I was just not prepared to do a review right now. It's really like it sucks. I give this book, though, I give it a B minus. Oh wait, no, sorry, not a B, a C minus, because it is very mediocre, very bland, and it really leaves a lot to be desired. Like, I really hope that, honestly, you know what I would love? If he's listening right now, instead of making a sequel, instead of making like a redo of this book, make a Give Yourself Goosebumps book that's a sequel to this story, and do that, because I bet that will be a lot more fun and a lot better than this book. Because a lot of his Give Yourself Goosebumps books, those are really, really cool. The way that, you're making your own story, you're making your own decisions inside this universe. It's so cool, it's not even funny. And I really think it would work well for this story. So, please like and subscribe. And goodbye, everybody. See you soon, hopefully for Napoleon Dynamite's drunk commentary. Bye!